tonight because I finally also get the chance to tell you why this past year was any good. Now it's because I figured out that I have superpowers. And you have them too. And it is, unless something very bad like 2018 happens, that those superpowers pop up. Now, to make myself a little bit more understandable, I will give you a little example. Now picture this. The beginning of a superhero movie. The superheroes do not know yet that they have superpowers. They are still children, they are playing on a playground, surrounded by the most beautiful countryside. In the back you hear birds chatting, children giggling, everything is just all right. Cut! Next scene. A truck driver is driving his truck drunk. He's trying to change the frequency of the radio, it doesn't work. In front of him there is a bubble-headed Trump figure, and in his bag there is a whiskey bottle hanging upside down, just like in a bar, so he can take his shot glass while driving and easily serve himself a shot. He burps. Cut. Next scene. The children are still playing on the playground. From far away they hear a loving voice. Kids, dinner is ready, ready. And they throw away their shovel, they're running towards the street, start to cross the street. Cut. The drunk truck driver still tries to change the fucking frequency of the radio. Trump is still bubbling his head. He's taking another shot. Cut. The children start to cross the street. Cut. The drunk truck driver suddenly sees the children through the windshield. Cut. The children see the truck approaching. Cut. The drunk truck driver suddenly loses his glass. It gets stuck under the brake pedal. He cannot press the pedal. Cut! The children remain on the middle of the street, shock frozen. Cut! The drunk truck driver finally gets rid of the shot glass. He can press the brake pedal. The truck is sliding towards the children, but it's too late. The truck hits the kids from far away. Cut! You see the truck approaching a wall. Cut! Suddenly, the children, they are alive. They are trying to stop the truck with their bare hands. Their shoes are on fire because the soles are rubbing against the asphalt. Cut! Silence. Everything stops. The children are just in a gap, 30 centimeters, between the truck and the wall. They just fit in right like this, and they realize that they just stopped this goddamn fucking truck. Cut. Now, exactly this happened to me in 2009. And it took me until 2018 to understand what happened. Of course, the scenery was a bit different, so let me tell you that story. It was the opening of the Identities Film Festival. Everybody was there, all dressed up, going, "Mwah, mwah, how are you doing?" All excited for the new upcoming queer movie, me in the middle of it. Cut. Right, and literally right beside me, there are two really big dudes appearing. One of them shouts out homophobe, racist paroles, while the other punches a person into their belly and they go down. Cut. Something in my head, a gear, shifts from one side to the other, and I'm jumping up at least 1.70 meters, and I land on the puncher's neck, not back, neck, wrap my right arm around his throat, pull his left ear, and shout into his ear repetitively, "Say that you're sorry, say that you're sorry, say that you're sorry, say that you're sorry!" like a gremlin. The shouter saw this scenario and ran off the scenery. He vanished. The puncher also tried to escape with me together on his neck. He approached the exit and he managed to really get outside on the street in front of the cinema. He went down on the floor, the gremlin, me and him, we roll around on the floor until I finally managed to sit on his chest, still his ear in my hand, say that you're sorry, say that you're sorry. People coming out, gathering around us, trying to do something, but they didn't know what to do because they were as scared of me as they were scared of this puncher. Cut! Suddenly, the cinema doors open, and from all people, Denice Bourbon comes running out like someone would run out of a saloon in a western. Steffi! Get off him! Get off him! No! Denice, leave me alone! No! Get off him! No! I got this! I got this! No! Get off him! So we start to fight. No! Get off him! No, Steffi! Cut! So she comes to save, like, to get my bag because she saw the security is coming, thinking I take her, the securities take him. Cut! By the way, did I ever thank you? Yeah, thank you.
This is kind of a thank you.
Yeah. Ever since we didn't talk about it. Now, it took me until 2018 to rediscover this side of me. Thanks to this challenge of a government. And now I get to do this on a daily basis. And I enjoy it so much, you have to try it too. You have to. It's the best. It's the most liberating thing you can ever do. Now, what I was thinking is, of course, if you don't feel like jumping on anybody's neck, there are so many other possibilities. You have no idea. So I thought about it, and I think it's very important to keep some things in mind. So I broke it down to 3 parameters. 1, we just talked about it, surprise your opponent. It always works. 2, find their weak spots. Now, for example, if there is, somebody trying or like really or attacking you, if there's somebody attacking you who is really old, you can't jump, you might kill them. With old I mean like volume anno 1938, this kind of attacking. So if somebody like this attacks you, you always can threaten them to break their Oberschenkelhals. It always works. They're thigh bone. It's a guarantee. And don't do it! Don't do it! Just drop the idea and give it like a present. And you can top it with a little cherry if you tell them, and I'm a doctor, I can do it in a way that it looks like an accident. They will immediately shut up and vanish. Parameter 3, humiliate them. So for example, if someone approaches you with a very penetrating gaze that makes you or other people feel very uncomfortable, you know what I mean, like this one. Added by sentences like, seit 50 Jahren habe ich das nicht mehr gesehen. Scheißlich. 50 years, I haven't seen somebody like this. Disgusting. This, So if this happens, give them the spotlight, they love it. You can point at them and say, gentlemen,